Maxie, I've been thinking, should we do season 3 on the Dr. Joe show? You sure? You sure it's a good idea? You know, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, so here we are with our package. I basically pre-opened everything for the sake of saving time. As always, Finest Cuban Cigars, packs the same, bag within a bag. This was actually bubble wrapped, but I removed that and couldn't get it back on. Then inside this bag, another box, bubble wrapped, all of that. And then within that, bada boom. There it is, baby. Ramon Allones 50 cab, specially selected. Boom. Man, I have been dying forever to get my hands on a 50 cab of these babies, and I am so glad I finally did. So let's take a look at these. Date ULA December 13. A little young, but no matter. Should be okay for reviewing purposes. December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 8 to 9 months. So, getting there. And I bought this 50 cab anyway for the sole purpose of aging long term. Talk more about that in the aging series. But, you know, it is what it is, so it doesn't really matter to me. Shrink wrapped as usual, Finest Cuban Cigar style, keeps the humidity sealed in nicely. I'm just going to start removing that now. Yeah. Now, when you're watching this opening, first of all, the smell of that box smells so good. The box itself should smell great. I mean, it's really high quality cedar. It smells like a freaking humidor. Wow, it really does. Holy shit. I haven't smelled a cedar box smell this. Maybe it's because it was shrink wrapped. I haven't smelled a cedar box smell this good in a while. Oh, that's some high quality cedar. Smells like a frickin' LE Blue. Unbelievable. Alright, so here we are with our cabinet box of 50 Ramon Allones Specially Selected, all unwrapped and ready for us to look at. Just want to mention one more time, unbelievable smell. I really think that they've upped the quality of cedar they're using in Havana right now, because I've never smelled anything like this, and I've been unwrapping cigars for a long time. On this show alone, you've seen me unwrap a multitude of cigars, while I was working and all the years other than that, I mean, and even just Cuban cigars. I've been unwrapping cigars for a long time, and I have never smelled cedar this beautiful. It's just different. It's sweeter, it's spicier, it just hit me in the face. I don't know if it's partially from being shrink wrapped for a while, maybe, but it's still just like wafting up into the air. And maybe Havana's decided to start using better quality cedar. It really smells like the inside of an LE Blue, if you're familiar with that very high-end humidor with a very particularly sweet-smelling cedar. It's just delicious, and we haven't even gotten to the cigars yet, but beautiful quality box. As always, just take a look around. Everything should be burnt in. Your Ramon Allones logo, which appears on the wooden boxes. The dress boxes look different. But if you see, mostly the only wooden boxes that are left for this brand are usually regional edition releases, once in a while, stuff like that. You have your, again, brand name and 50 Specially Selected Habana Cuba, all burnt into the side. Everything should be burnt in. This is how it should look. That's how it should look. All right. And then, of course, on the bottom, same thing, burnt in as always. There's our box code and date, factory code and date, and that's it. You know, look for beautiful. See, look at the work on this box. Perfectly jointed miter joints, jigsaw, sawtooth miter joints all the way down the edge. Just perfect. Look how sharp that corner is. I mean, the box alone is constructed just beautifully. You know, which tells you, wow, this is a product of quality. You know, no gaps, none of that. Very, very smooth on the bottom. The bottom is always smoother. Don't know why. But, you know, and even on this box, everything. This box just seems of a little higher quality than usual. All right, let's open it up and see what we got inside. Oh, boy. It should just slide off nicely. There we go. Beautiful. Cedar, same design as the front top. Logo stamped in. This one has a nice corner cut that we all like to see. And your Habanos parchment, as usual, which is, of course, the right one. Make sure of that. The new superimposed logo I keep pointing out. Wax paper. And then the cigars. Wow, look at the color on these babies. Oh man, they're just golden. Wow, look at that. Ah, the smell is just, oh man. Guys, when you open a box of Habanos, you should be knocked over by the smell. You know, more often than not. It's just sweet, pungent, just the same way I'm describing the cedar, but it's not cedar, it's tobacco. It smells divine. And it's just, it's always, I very rarely opened a box that didn't blow me away with a great aroma. So if you open a box and you don't smell anything, or it's bland, and there may be a problem. But just as always, put everything together before you freak out. But I would say that's one of the #1 factors for me with cigars these days, because there are some really good fake boxes out there at this point. We'll get into that in some upcoming episodes. But look at these. Look at these. What a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Look how they shine. They're oily, they're fresh, yet they still, if you can see toward the bases, they have a nice dusting. Nice little dusting of maybe some beginnings of plume, or I don't know. They're a little dusty looking. They look great. They really just look like they want to be smoked. Beautiful band there. Beautiful ribbon there. And then you have the bands, which very similar to the older bands, but with much better embossing. Even from here, you can see how well embossed those shields are, the crests at the center. That's what you get, and that's what they should look like. Why don't we pull these out of the box and take a look at the bundle, and then I'm going to take a few photos for your enjoyment. But so far, I am extremely impressed with these cigars. Look at the feet. Not a single crack. Good shipping. And you know, to tell you the truth, a lot of the times, one cigar will have a tiny little crack, or, you know, so it happens. You know, even with cigars back at home, non-Cuban cigars, as they say, or domestic cigars, whatever you want to say, Nicaraguan, Dominican cigars, it happens less because so many of them are in cellophane, and the cellophane, the way it's folded at the foot, actually helps protect it. And these cigars really don't have much protection. As you can see, they're just right up against the wood. But these were packed so well that they made it through without a single occurrence. Gorgeous. Gorgeous cigars. Gorgeous cigars. Look at that. Yeah. Gorgeous. All right. Let's take the bundle out and get a few photos. Let's see. This is something I always like to do even if I'm not recording, because I want to see the condition of the rest of the bundle. The way I do it is just carefully work 2 or maybe 3 fingers under the ribbon, not one. I don't, you know, because you can slip. Just make sure you have a good grip. Watch that your fingernails don't rip into the wrappers. That's happened, and I learned my lesson the hard way. You just got to be very gentle, you know. Then use your other finger to kind of guide them out. Keep the feet away from the wood. You know, the heads can rub on the wood a little. The feet, if they do, you risk splitting them. So just, that's it. Just like a little bundle crane, Habanos crane there. Look at that. Holy shit. Holy shit, man. Ay, ay, ay. What a fucking bunch of cigars. Half a wheel, my friends. A true half wheel. That's what it looks like. Look at that. See how, you can even see, look at how it goes around. How they all just go around. Now, if this was 100 cigars, it would just keep going, and you'd have a perfectly round bunch. Let's get that box out of the way. So there's our bundle. Look at that. Beautiful, man. Freaking beautiful. Look at that. This is going to be so much fun to photograph. And of course, even more fun to smoke. There's one on the side with just a little piece of tobacco flaking up. Yeah, that's okay. Gorgeous, man. Gorgeous. Gorgeous smokes, man. 50 specially selected. Gorgeous. And get them back into the box for now. Just wanted to show you too, another thing you'll just about always see on cabinet boxes. You see that little piece of cardboard in there? They stick that in there when they tie the knot to give it support, so when they turn it over, A, the knot doesn't cut into the cigars, and B, it has a little something to leverage itself on. But that's something you'll always see. Just about always. Sometimes it'll fall out and you won't see it. It'll fall out somewhere along the way. I don't know if they inspect your cigars really thoroughly and take them out, but most of the time it should be there. It should be there. Alright, let's get these things back into the box, and I'm going to photograph them, and we're going to get back to smoking. So there you are, guys. Ramon Allones, or Ramon Allones, however you want to say it. Spanish version or the English version. Specially selected. Habana, Cuba.
joli.
I had to just take these out one more time. Look at that. Oh man. The best thing about 50 in a box is the smell is twice as strong. Holy shit. Oh my God, does that smell good. They're so sweet smelling, these things, man. That smells so good. I could do that all day. All day. Wow. Man, look at those beauties. Man, some beautiful cigars. Say goodnight, Max.